Hello, today I'll recap the main highlights of this regular Messari's report about state of Polkadot in Q1. Starting with financial overview, at the end of Q1, Polkadot's circulating market cap increased by 51% compared to Q4, from 5.1 billion to 7.7 billion. This increase was slightly higher than the increase of the total crypto market cap, which increased by 46%. Right now, Polkadot is ranked as 11th largest crypto project after Solana, with a current market cap of $6.8 billion. Polkadot's native DOT token serves three main purposes. It will be used in open governance for voting, the same way as KSM is now being locked for voting, also for staking, and the third main purpose of DOT is in auctions for securing a Parachain slot. Polkadot closed the quarter with a treasury balance of 44 million DOT, currently worth of $250 million. The author of this report assumes that once OpenGov is live on Polkadot, it will likely result in increased usage of the Polkadot Treasury. This is exactly what happened with KSM Treasury after OpenGov was implemented in November, as you can see on this chart. But personally, I think OpenGov will go live on Polkadot at earliest in the third quarter, but most likely even later. You can check the current balance of Polkadot's treasury here on .treasury.com. Now average daily active and new accounts. According to this table, Polkadot's account metrics decreased quarter over quarter. Average daily active accounts fell by 16% from 8.3 thousand to 6.9 thousand, and also average daily new accounts dropped by 28% from 2.3 thousand to 1700. Still, despite this decrease, both accounts metrics are consistent with averages throughout the last year. Now XCM. The XCM functionality is still primarily used for asset transfers between parachains. However, in Q1, for the first time, there was a noticeable spike also of other use cases of XCM, such as asset teleportation, so this is definitely good news. Asset teleportation means that the asset is destroyed on the original parachain and its copy is created on the other parachain. Also, the number of HRMP channels continued to grow. Currently on Polkadot there is 111 HRMP channels open, which is a substantial increase from 70 channels being open at the end of Q4. Parachain Auctions. In Q1, 6 new projects secured a Parachain slot, and 4 of these slots were self-funded. During these 6 auctions, only 0.3 million DOT was bonded, which is by far the lowest amount of DOT bonded in auctions of all quarters. The big moment will be once the Parachain lease of all the projects from the first batch expires in October. I calculated that around 100 million DOT will be unbonded and returned to contributors in a very short period of time. 100 million DOT is over 8% of the total circulating supply. Also, what is stated here about DOT being vested linearly is not true, as this applies only to token rewards and not to DOT, so it is yet to see what impact this will have on the price of DOT in October. This chart is indicating the total value locked in top parachains. Currently, Moonbeam, Akala, Astar and Parallel have the greatest TVL of all parachains, but still pretty low compared to other layer 1's chains, all chains between 64 to 43 million TVL. Also note that this is only DeFi TVL without liquid staking and liquid crowd loan. Now, developer activity. Polkadot still has one of the largest developer communities, consisting of 750 full-time developers and 2,000 total developers. Polkadot's total developer count increased by 2% compared to Q1 last year, but this 2% year-over-year growth is slower compared to developer count growth of Solana and Polygon. Now, staking. In Q1, Polkadot reached again 50% of the total DOT supply staked, which is an increase compared to Q4, when only 45% of the total supply was staked. The ideal staking rate is around those 50%. So last year from quarter 1 to quarter 3, total staking rate was perhaps a bit too high, above 54%, while in quarter 4 it dropped quite low, so now Polkadot is maintaining an ideal staking rate. In conclusion, even though Polkadot's average daily active and new accounts metrics decreased quarter over quarter, they remain consistent with averages from the previous quarters, so there is no reason to worry. The author closes by stating that Polkadot's future looks promising, with this year's major upgrades such as XCM v3, asynchronous backing, OpenGov, gradually onboarding new parachains, and also with Parathreads going live. I think all this complex infrastructure and the entire Polkadot ecosystem will need some more time, so I expect the next quarters of this year to look pretty much similar to quarter 1, but next year Polkadot should finally experience a major spike in adoption and in new accounts. Thanks for watching and see you next time!